Ladies and gentlemen, today you stand at the threshold of your own greatness. The journey to success begins not with money, not with connections, not with luck, but with a spark, a fire, a burning desire deep within your soul. This is the foundation of all achievement, the cornerstone of every dream brought to life. I ask you now, what do you want? Not a fleeting wish, not a passing fancy, but a desire so fierce it consumes your thoughts, fuels your actions, and lights your path through the darkest storms. The mind is a miracle, a vast universe of potential waiting to be shaped. Napoleon Hill taught us that what the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But let me be clear, belief alone is not enough. It must be paired with a white-hot desire that refuses to be extinguished. This desire is your compass, your guiding star. It transforms vague hopes into definite goals. It turns the ordinary into the extraordinary. When you know what you want and you want it with every fiber of your being, the universe itself begins to conspire in your favor. Consider this. Every great invention, every towering empire, every life-changing movement began as a single thought in someone's mind, fueled by an unshakable desire. The Wright brothers didn't just dream of flight, they burned with the need to soar. Thomas Edison didn't stumble upon the light bulb. He toiled through 10,000 failures because his desire to illuminate the world would not let him quit. Your desire is your power. It is the engine that drives you forward when others fall back. But let me warn you, desire without direction is like a ship without a rudder. You must define your goal with crystal clarity. Write it down, make it real, see it in your mind's eye as if it already exists. If your aim is wealth, name the amount. If it's impact, define the lives you'll touch. If it's mastery, choose the skill you'll perfect. Vague dreams breed vague results. A definite purpose, backed by a burning desire, is the spark that ignites success. So, I challenge you today, what is your definite chief aim? What is the one goal that sets your heart ablaze? Find it, claim it, let it consume you. Let it drive you to rise early, to work late, to push past doubt and fear. The world belongs to those who dare to want greatly, who refuse to settle for less than their vision demands. This is your moment. Fan the flames of your desire, and let it lead you to heights you've only dared to dream. My friends, you've ignited the spark of your burning desire. You've named your definite chief aim. Now, let me share the second great secret of success, the power of faith. Not faith in the abstract, not blind hope in unseen forces, but a deep, unshakable belief in yourself and your ability to achieve your dreams. Faith is the bridge between your desire and its realization, the force that transforms possibility into reality. Faith is not passive. It is an active, living energy that shapes your thoughts, guides your actions, and colors your world. When you truly believe that your goal is within reach, you unleash a power that no obstacle can withstand. Doubt is the thief of dreams, but faith is their guardian. It whispers to you in moments of struggle, "You are enough, you will prevail." It is the voice that drowns out fear and lights the path forward. Let me tell you a truth. The greatest achievements in history were born of faith. Every pioneer, every leader, every creator who dared to change the world first believed they could. They saw their vision not as a distant hope but as a reality waiting to be claimed. When Henry Ford envisioned a car for every family, the world scoffed. But his faith in his idea, in his team, in himself, turned a dream into an empire. Faith moves mountains not because it defies logic, but because it fuels action. Here's how you build faith. Start with your mind. Your thoughts are the architects of your destiny. Feed them with positive, purposeful ideas. Visualize your success, daily see it, feel it, live it in your imagination. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who share your vision, who believe in your potential. And most importantly, act as if your success is inevitable. Take the first step, however small, and let each step strengthen your belief. But beware, faith will be tested. Life will throw challenges your way. Setbacks, critics, moments of doubt. These are not signs of failure. They are opportunities to prove your faith. When the road grows steep, remind yourself why you started. Revisit your burning desire. Speak affirmations of your success. Write them, say them, believe them. I am capable. I am worthy. I will succeed. These words are not mere phrases, they are the steel that fortifies your resolve. So, I challenge you now, cultivate faith in your heart, believe in your dream with every ounce of your being. Let it guide your steps, steady your hand, and silence your fears. The world is waiting for those who dare to believe they can change it. Step forward with faith and watch the impossible become your reality. Ladies and gentlemen, you've kindled the fire of your burning desire and fortified it with unshakable faith. But let me share a vital truth. Desire and faith alone will not bring your dreams to life. They are the spark and the fuel, but without a definite plan, they remain a fire without form. Success demands a blueprint, a clear, practical map to guide you from where you stand to where you are destined to be. A definite plan is your declaration to the universe that you are serious about your goal. It is the bridge between the intangible world of thought and the tangible world of achievement. Without a plan, your desire is a ship adrift, tossed by the winds of chance. With a plan, you become the captain, steering with purpose toward your destination. The greatest minds in history, whether inventors, entrepreneurs, or leaders, did not rely on luck. They built their success on the solid foundation of a well-crafted plan. So, how do you create this blueprint? First, commit your goal to paper. Write it clearly, what you want, when you want it, and why it matters. Next, break it into step-specific, actionable steps that move you forward each day. If your aim is to build a business, your plan might include researching your market, securing resources, or finding mentors. If it's personal growth, it might mean studying a skill, reading daily, or seeking new experiences. No step is too small if it moves you closer to your dream. But a plan is not set in stone. It is a living document, adaptable to life's twists and turns. The world will test, your resolve markets shift, opportunities vanish, challenges arise. When they do, adjust your plan, but never your purpose. Flexibility is not weakness, it is wisdom. Thomas Edison didn't find the light bulb with one try. He tested thousands of ideas, refining his approach each time. His plan evolved, but his vision never wavered. I urge you to act on your plan immediately. Take one step today, no matter how modest. Action breathes life into your blueprint. Each step builds momentum. Each success strengthens your faith. And surround yourself with allies, those who share your vision and challenge you to grow. A mastermind group, as Napoleon Hill called it, amplifies your plan with collective wisdom and support. Your challenge today is this: create your definite plan. Write it, refine it, act on it. Let it be the roadmap that guides your burning desire and faith toward reality. The world rewards those who plan with purpose and act with courage. Take up your pen, chart your course, and step boldly toward the life you were meant to live. And now, my friends, as you hold your burning desire, bolstered by faith and guided by a definite plan, let me unveil the force that will carry you across the finish line: persistence. This is the steel in your spine, the relentless drive that turns dreams into realities. Persistence is not merely effort, it is the refusal to quit, the courage to push forward when the world says stop, the unwavering commitment to your goal no matter the odds. Understand this: the path to success is rarely a straight line. It is a winding road strewn with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. The difference between those who succeed and those who falter is not talent or luck, it is persistence. Every great achiever you admire faced moments when giving up seemed easier, but they pressed on. They understood that temporary defeat is not failure. It is a lesson, a stepping stone to victory. Consider the story of any titan of industry or art. Their names are etched in history not because they never failed, but because they never stopped. When one door closed, they knocked on another. When their plans faltered, they revised and tried again. Persistence is the fire that keeps your desire burning, the muscle that strengthens your faith, the engine that powers your plan. It is the decision to take one more step, even when your legs tremble and your heart grows weary. How do you cultivate persistence? First, anchor yourself to your purpose. Remind yourself daily why your goal matters, why it is worth the struggle. Keep your definite chief aim before you, written where you can see it, etched in your mind. Second, break your journey into small victories. Each step forward, no matter how modest, is proof of your progress. Celebrate these wins, for they fuel your resolve. Third, guard your mind against negativity. Doubtful voices, whether from others or within, can erode your will. Surround yourself with those who inspire and uplift you, who remind you of your potential. When challenges arise, as they will, meet them with a defiant spirit. See each obstacle as a test of your commitment. Ask yourself, what can I learn? How can I adapt? Persistence does not mean blind repetition, it means intelligent effort, adjusting your approach while holding fast to your vision. The world bends to those who refuse to break. So, as you stand on this journey, pledge to persist. Let no setback dim your fire, no doubt cloud your faith, no detour derail your plan. You are stronger than you know, capable of more than you imagine. Keep moving forward, one determined step at a time, and the universe will yield to the unyielding force of your persistence. As you fuel your burning desire, strengthen your faith, chart your definite plan, and press forward with unyielding persistence, let me now reveal a force that can multiply your efforts and accelerate your journey: the mastermind. No one achieves greatness alone. The most successful men and women in history understood that their dreams were too vast for one mind, one set of hands. They harnessed the power of collaboration, uniting with others to create a force greater than the sum of its parts. The mastermind is a sacred alliancia group of like-minded individuals who share your vision, complement your strengths, and challenge you to rise higher. It is a harmony of minds, a meeting of hearts, where ideas spark, plans sharpen, and obstacles crumble. When you surround yourself with those who believe in your dream and bring their own wisdom, energy, and resources, you tap into a wellspring of power that propels you toward your goal with unstoppable momentum. Think of the great partnerships that shaped our world. When minds unite with a common purpose, miracles happen. The mastermind is not just about shared effort, it is about shared belief. It amplifies your faith, refines your plan, and sustains your persistence. It is the circle where doubts are dispelled, where solutions are born, where inspiration flows like a mighty river. In this alliance, 1 plus 1 equals far more than 2, it equals infinite possibility. How do you build your mastermind? Seek out those who share your passion but bring diverse skills and perspectives. Look for people of integrity, ambition, and optimism, as those who lift you up rather than drag you down. Be deliberate in your choice. This is not a casual gathering but a purposeful union. Meet regularly, share your goals openly, and listen with humility. Offer your strengths generously, and receive theirs gratefully. Together, brainstorm, plan, and act. Let each member's light illuminate the path for all. But know this, a mastermind thrives on mutual commitment. It requires trust, respect, and a shared vision. Guard against discord or negativity, for they can fracture the harmony. Choose your allies wisely, and nurture the bond with honesty and encouragement. When challenges arise, your mastermind will be your anchor, your sounding board, your source of strength. So, as you forge ahead, seek your mastermind. Find those who see the greatness in you and share your hunger for success. Unite your minds, align your hearts, and watch your dream take flight on the wings of collective genius. With a mastermind at your side, no goal is too big, no dream too distant. Step into this alliance and let its magic carry you to heights you never thought possible. Now, as you nurture your burning desire, fortify your faith, follow your definite plan, persist through challenges, and harness the power of your mastermind, let me share the key that binds these forces together: self-discipline. This is the iron will that transforms dreams into realities, the inner strength that keeps you true to your purpose when distractions beckon and temptations arise. Without self-discipline, even the grandest vision remains a fleeting wish. With it, you become the architect of your destiny. Self-discipline is the art of mastering yourself, your thoughts, your habits, your actions. It is the decision to choose long-term success over short-term comfort, to act when others hesitate, to focus when others falter. It is the quiet power that aligns every step you take with your definite chief aim. The world admires talent, but it rewards discipline. Those who achieve greatness do so because they control their impulses, direct their energies, and stay the course no matter the cost. Consider this: every triumph you admire was built on disciplined effort. The artist who creates a masterpiece, the entrepreneur who builds an empire, the leader who inspires a movement, they all mastered the art of saying no to distractions and yes to their purpose. Self-discipline is not about denying yourself joy. It is about choosing the greater joy of achievement over the fleeting pleasure of indulgence. How do you forge this vital trait? Begin with your mind. Discipline your thoughts to focus on your goal. When doubt or fear creeps in, replace them with affirmations of your success. Next, master your habits. Identify the actions that move you closer to your dream, whether it's rising early, studying daily, or refining your craft, and make them non-negotiable. Create routines that serve your purpose and guard them fiercely. Finally, hold yourself accountable. Track your progress, reflect on your efforts, and adjust when needed. Your mastermind can help, offering support and perspective to keep you on track. Self-discipline also means embracing sacrifice. There will be moments when you must forego ease, decline invitations, or push through fatigue. These are not losses, they are investments in your future. Each disciplined choice strengthens your resolve, builds your character, and brings your goal closer. When you falter, forgive yourself, but do not stop. Recommit, refocus, and move forward. So, as you stand on this journey, embrace self-discipline as your ally. Let it guide your thoughts, shape your habits, and steer your actions. With discipline, your desire burns brighter, your faith grows stronger, your plan takes shape, your persistence endures, and your mastermind thrives. Master yourself, and you will master your destiny. Take this step today, and watch your dreams rise on the foundation of your unwavering discipline. As you fuel your burning desire, strengthen your faith, follow your definite plan, persist through adversity, unite with your mastermind, and master self-discipline. Let me now share a force that can light your path like a beacon in the night. The power of positive thinking. Your mind is the crucible where your destiny is forged. A positive mental attitude is not just optimism, it is a deliberate choice to see opportunity in every challenge, to expect success, and to radiate the confidence that draws victory to you. Your thoughts are the seeds of your reality. Plant them with care, for they grow into the circumstances of your life. Negative thoughts breed fear, doubt, and failure. They cloud your vision and sap your strength. But a positive mind sees possibilities where others see barriers, solutions where others see problems. It transforms setbacks into lessons and obstacles into stepping stones. When you think positively, you align your mind with the infinite potential of the universe, attracting the people, resources, and opportunities needed to achieve your goal. History is filled with those who turn dreams into reality. Through the power of their thoughts, they refused to dwell on what could go wrong and focused instead on what could go right. A positive mental attitude is magnetic. It draws allies to your mastermind, strengthens your persistence, and sharpens your discipline. It is the voice that says, "I will find a way," when the path seems blocked. It is the courage to smile in the face of adversity, knowing that every challenge is temporary, but your purpose is eternal. How do you cultivate this mindset? First, guard your mind vigilantly. Feed it with uplifting ideas, read inspiring books, listen to voices of wisdom, and surround yourself with those who radiate positivity. Second, practice gratitude. Each day, reflect on what you have and what you've achieved, no matter how small. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, fueling your faith. Third, use affirmations to reprogram your thoughts. Declare your success with conviction. I am capable. I am worthy. My goal is within reach. These words shape your subconscious, aligning it with your conscious aim. When negativity creeps in us, it will meet it with action. Replace doubt with a step toward your goal. Counter fear with a bold decision. Your mastermind can help, offering encouragement to keep your thoughts on track. And remember, a positive attitude is contagious. It inspires those around you, strengthens your alliances, and creates a ripple effect that amplifies your impact. So, as you journey forward, choose positive thinking as your constant companion. Let it illuminate your desire, fortify your faith, guide your plan, sustain your persistence, empower your mastermind, and strengthen your discipline. With a positive mind, you become unstoppable, a force of nature, destined to turn your vision into reality. Embrace this power today and watch the world bend to the radiance of your thoughts. Let's talk now about the turning point, the moment that separates the dreamers from the doers, the planners from the performers. That turning point is called decision. Decision is the bridge between thought and result. It is the gateway between someday and now. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The world does not reward indecision. It punishes it. Success does not wait on the man who says, "I'll think about it." It follows the one who says, "I've decided and I will follow through." If there's one habit I've seen destroy more potential than failure itself, it is indecision. Indecision steals energy. It breeds confusion. It delays momentum. And worse, it keeps the mind in a fog, spinning in place, wondering why things never seem to move forward. But here's the secret. You don't need to be certain to decide. You need to be committed. There is no perfect moment, no flawless plan, no crystal clear guarantee. You must decide anyway. Decide, not because the path is easy, but because the goal is worthy. Decide, not because you have every answer, but because waiting for one is costing you time, life, and momentum. You must choose with your whole being, and then move forward with confidence, even if fear walks beside you. That's the kind of decision the world respects, the kind that sends a signal to your mind, to your body, to the universe itself, that you are no longer negotiating. You are all in. And once you decide, everything begins to reorganize around that clarity. People show up, ideas spark, doors open, but not before. You see, decision is power because it collapses all other options. It focuses the mind. It simplifies the path. It silences the noise. And until you decide, you're still in a room with too many exits. So let me ask you now, what have you delayed? What have you tiptoed around? What have you told yourself you'll get serious about next week, next month, next year? Decide. Choose the life you actually want to live, and then stop asking for permission. Burn the bridges behind you. Remove the escape routes. Walk forward with the strength of someone who no longer needs to hope, because they've already chosen. And when you do that, you'll find that decision was never the end. It was the ignition, the beginning, the spark, and everything you've wanted was waiting on the other side of that one choice. If decision is the doorway, then fear is the shadow standing just beyond it, and you must pass through that shadow to reach your potential. Fear is not the problem. Obedience to fear is. Every man feels fear. Every woman hears its voice. But only a few have learned to ignore it, to move through it, to rise above it. Fear shows up in many forms. Sometimes it sounds like reason. Now isn't the right time. What if I fail? Maybe I should wait until I'm more prepared. Other times it's disguised as humility. I'm not the one. Others are better suited. Who am I to try this? But strip away the clever masks, and it's all the same thing. A small, quiet lie, designed to keep you small, quiet, and stuck. Here's the truth. Fear has no real power until you believe it. It's a suggestion, not a command. It's a test, not a sentence. And if you let it run your life, you will die with your greatness still inside you. I say that not to scare you, but to wake you. Because fear doesn't want you to think. It wants you to react. It wants you to retreat from challenge. It wants you to doubt your instincts. It wants you to overthink, hesitate, and stall until the moment to act is gone. But here's what I want you to remember. You are not fear's victim. You are its master. It was built into your system not to control you, but to alert you. Fear is a signal. It says there is something meaningful on the line. And your job is not to run. Your job is to ask, is this fear protecting me? Or is it limiting me? If it's protecting you from real harm, listen. If it's just protecting your comfort zone, ignore it. Because every dream that matters lives beyond fear. The job you want, the business you imagine, the book you haven't written, the conversation you keep avoiding, so they are all sitting on the other side of discomfort. And the longer you delay, the more you train your mind to believe that fear gets the final vote. So let's rewrite that today. From now on, fear can exist, but it can't decide. It can show up, but it doesn't get to speak for you, because your life is too important to be dictated by a ghost. And once you understand that, fear loses its power. You don't need to get rid of it. You only need to walk faster than it can talk. We've come a long way together, from desire to belief, from clarity to action, from fear to freedom. Now I want to ask you one question, and I want you to sit with it fully. What will you leave behind? Not the money, not the titles, not the trophies, but the impact, the memory, the ripple. Because one day your name will be spoken for the last time, and what remains will not be what you earned, but who you became. Most people spend their lives trying to accumulate, but the wise know your real wealth is measured by what you contribute. Your legacy isn't built at the end of your life. It's built every single day. It's built in the decisions you make when no one's watching, in the people you encourage when you could have ignored them, in the dreams you chase, not just for you, but for everyone who will follow your example. You may not realize this now, but someone is watching you. A child, a stranger, a friend, a future leader. And they are learning how to live by how you do it. So what will they learn? That it's safer to shrink, or bolder to rise? That fear wins, or that decision leads? That comfort is the goal, or that purpose is worth discomfort? You are writing your legacy. In the thoughts you repeat, the habits you honor, the standard you uphold. And one day, long after you're gone, someone will benefit from a choice you made today. Maybe they'll never know your name, but they'll feel your courage echoing in their own. That's the kind of wealth I want for you. That's the kind of richness this journey is really about. So I leave you with this. Live boldly. Decide clearly. Act with fire. Speak with truth. Think with power. And most of all, love this life enough to live it fully. Let your days mean something. Let your presence lift others. Let your thoughts build futures. And let your legacy be this. You lived without apology. You rose above fear. And you left the world better. Because you refused to settle for less than who you truly are. That is how you think and grow rich.